overly practiced in whispering or soft spoken. I am just trying out what my earphones, like the Apple headphones microphone, sounds like, because I personally really like listening to videos where people use the Apple headphones or just headphones microphones as opposed to some of the really high-tech ones. So I hope that you enjoy this. I really wanted to film a video, but like something quiet. I do apologise if you can hear some very vague background noise. I don't know how this headphones are. My stepdad is watching a movie just outside my room, obviously. But yeah, I really don't think you'll be able to hear it. But I thought I would just try it out, see how it goes. I do, like, my few other ASMR videos are mainly just me tapping on things and like washing my makeup brushes and stuff. So I thought this would be like my first whispered or tried whispered one. Got home from work like half an hour ago and had a really hot bath for like 10 minutes and then now I'm sitting here. So yeah, but I'm going to go through my nail polishes. I'm going to tell you the colours, everything, where I got them from, etc, etc. It's not a huge collection by any means, but I hope you enjoy. So I keep my nail polishes in this bowl and it usually sits on my bedside table over there, because it's like the only place where I can keep it at the moment, and my camera and everything's over there and charging and stuff. But like normally I've got like that little lotion bottle, the white one just there, that's normally in this as well because I use that on my feet at the moment, and maybe occasionally you'll find a hair tie in this, but other than that this bowl just serves its purpose for my nail polishes. If you've been following me for nearly a year, you will probably recognise this from my blonde hair dyeing video. I bought this bowl specifically because it was big enough for me to mix like a huge amount of bleach for my hair. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I really don't want to get more nail polishes than what fits in here. To me, a size of this container is perfect. I don't know one day when I move if they'll be stored in this or what, but for now they're stored in this and the bowl's just fine. I got it for like $3 at Kmart also, if you are interested. A nail polish as such. This one is my base coat and top coat that I use. You will not see anything overly expensive in this video. I refuse to spend a huge amount on nail polish, partially because I get sick of the colour very quick and I will change it up like every 5 days or so, or it just chips off because I do still work. I am allowed to wear nail polish to work, but like it still chips off because I'm still working with my hands and pulling boxes apart and stuff. So for me, I refuse to spend a lot. Like I can get nice colours, nice formulas for cheap. I'd rather buy a little bit more expensive makeup just because in terms of foundation and other stuff, that's what I tend to have more problems with. But because I change my colour so often and stuff, I refuse to buy anything super expensive. But from what I have found, this Sally Hansen double duty base and top coat is pretty much one of my favourites. I have been using this for years. Like this is maybe my 4th bottle. Once I was working at Hungry Jack's, I kind of stopped painting my nails. I would paint my toes every now and then, but my boots rub them off all the time. Like my boots, literally my work boots rub, because I still wear the same boots now. That's why I don't paint my toes, because my work boots just rub it off after like 2 days. So I don't bother painting my toes, but I couldn't while I was at Hungry Jack's. But beforehand and everything, and like now, this is like my favourite one. It dries really super quick. If you have a glossy colour, it makes it like so extra glossy. I find it goes really well over the top. Like this is a red. I'll show you what I've got on later, but this is a red with like 2 layers of a glittery top coat over the top. I then put this over the top because it then smooths it out and stops it feeling so rough. And this one is like my favourite. I will honestly, like, I don't know if I will ever stray from this. This one is amazing, and it stops my nails getting really stained, and I can usually find it on sale for like $6 somewhere, like supermarkets or chemists or something, so I can always find it on sale somewhere if I need it. Okay, so I do mainly have Sally Hansen, the Extreme Wear line. So I'm going to go through all the Sally Hansens first, just because that is the line that I have the most. So in no particular order, I have the white. So some of these will look a little bit different. The packaging will look a little bit different. They have changed the packaging recently. But this one is called White On, and this is just a plain creamy white. And it is a beautiful white. Like, it is so super stark white. It's really light and bright. It goes with everything. The only thing is I do have a bit of trouble getting this to look nice on my nails. 1 layer is really streaky, but 2 looks really thick and funny. So I have to still play around with this, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And if I want to do an accent nail, but I don't know what colour to do, I go for white, because white just goes with everything. This is one of the newer ones. It's not a new colour, I believe, but I don't know if it's new colours. I know it's new packaging. So this one has like the big X, and this one is called Mauve Over. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful colour. I have a pair of swimmers that actually is almost exactly this colour, and those swimmers are what actually made me choose to buy this. It looks so beautiful on the nails. This mauvey rosy tone I think looks amazing on me. This one is one that's from the newer packaging as well, and this is the one that goes over the top of it so well. This is called Strobe Light, and this is also actually the glitter that I am wearing right now. It is basically a clear with mainly rose gold coloured looking glitter, but it's got like the holographic glitter in the middle of it. I'll see if I can get my camera to focus. It's not really focusing, but like you can get the gist of it as you can see it going so glittery. But like on my nails, I don't know if it's because I got it with red, but like it doesn't look super super rose gold on my nails. It just looks rainbow. And I've noticed that, like, in the bottle it looks really rose gold, but then on your nails it just goes rainbow. So I have a red underneath, as you can tell, and I've only got 2 layers of this. I did a tester nail and did 3 layers, and it was too much. But I did buy another glitter because I don't like using this over really really pale colours. But if I want a glitter, like, I love glitters, really nice, I'd rather glitter over a matte. This is the one that I bought to go over lighter colours, because the other one can kind of like not darken, but like it can give a white a little bit of a funny tint. So I did buy this one. So this is also the Extreme Wear from Sally Hansen, and this one is called Disco Ball, and this one's a lot finer glitter, but it's just a clear, or like a very 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 sheer white with like a ton of really small. This one, I will say, this one is not as chunky glitter. This one's a lot finer, but this one is what I use over the top of whites or really really pale pinks or like nudes and things like that. This is the one I use. I actually just realised looking through these, I haven't actually used this colour yet, so this one might be one I use next, but this is also another reason why I got the lighter glitter. So this is also the Hard as Nails Extreme Wear, and this is called Bamboo Shoot. So this is like a really pale nude pink. It's looking a little bit more peachy on camera, I think, but this is pretty much just like what I would describe your average like really pale baby pink. really nice. I have never really dived into the whole nude, like really light look. For me personally, I used to just bright colours, ones that stand out, was like my favourite. But I bought this to kind of bring myself out of that comfort zone, but the colour just looks beautiful. This is another one I would think would be great, like wedding nails, a guest or bride, if the colour was obviously one that went with what you were wearing. But this is just a gorgeous colour. So this one is Bamboo Shoot. The next Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear that I have, this was the first one I ever bought, and this is the colour Cherry Red. This is not the red I'm wearing right now. I'll show you the red that I'm wearing in a minute. But this is like my go-to like creamy red, because this is not metallic. For some reason, I don't think these extreme wear ones come in metallic. I think they only come in like your creamy glossy shades and then a couple of glitters. Like, I don't think any in the line really come in metallic. I don't know. But this extreme wear line I really like because it does still last a decent amount of time on me. It was relatively affordable. The colours are opaque. They're usually one coaters. This red one is. This is just beautiful. When I wear this red, I feel like I'm unstoppable. Like, I can take on anything. I have a lipstick that actually matches this perfectly. So nice. So about 3 years ago, if you guys ever saw me with a red nail polish on that was like a darker red, it was this one. Like, this is one of the only ones from my original collection. Beautiful, beautiful colour. I got rid of like 90% of my nail polishes, I have to say, when we moved, and even before that, like when I started working at Hungry Jack's, because I couldn't wear them and they were going off, like out of date, like not working, bubbling up, going really weird. So I stopped using them. So I threw most of them out. So I have to say about 80% of this is all like newly bought in the past, I want to say 2 to 3 months, because I was still working at Hungry Jack's for like a couple of first months of my new job as well. But yeah. Okay, so my other Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear, this is a beautiful colour. This one is called Albright, and this is my go-to bright pink. It's not a neon colour, but it is just your generic bright pink, and I'm not normally a pink person. Like, I love a good, like, girly makeup look, but I'm not a super pink person. But this colour for some reason just speaks to me, and I've tried like other bright pinks, other brands and stuff, and for some reason nothing compares to this. Maybe it's because this is one of my favourite formulas, I don't know, but this is just beautiful. So this one's all bright. There's only 2 more of the Sally Hansen ones, I promise, of the extreme wear. So this is the colour I actually was sought after for so long, and I was so happy when I got it, because when I first started like wearing this line, this colour just spoke to me and I love it. So excuse me. This is called Giant Peach, and so it's obviously like a little bit more muted, a little bit more toned down. In real life it's pretty much like that extremely pink based peach. That is what this one is. This is a colour that was well sought after. It was always sold out. I was so glad when I finally got it. I'm so pleased with this. This one goes beautiful with glitter over the top of it. I find this one can work both with the white glitter and the rose gold based one, because it's kind of in the middle, so it kind of works with both. But this is typically a colour I just like to wear on its own. This is one of my go-to summer shades. Okay, this is the last one in the extreme wear line. So this one, like the white one, I tend to have a little bit of problems with, but it is so beautiful. This is called Babe Blue, and I will say this is the only one I have found so far, and as you can see I have quite a lot, but I pretty much only have like the warmer tones. I won't buy a black because I just, as much as I love black nails, I hate how my nails look when I take it off. But this is called Babe Blue, and this is like just the most beautiful, like light baby blue, like bright baby blue, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got a little bit of sparkles in it. You can kind of see it along here. It's got a little bit of sparkles in it. When it's on the nail, I have to say you really can't see it. It more just aids in the glossiness. Like, it's so tiny and so fine that it really just makes it look extra glossy, which glossy nails is like my favorite, considering I'm sitting here with glitter. But glossy, just a standard glossy color, so good. But this is just such a different color, because normally when I would choose blue, I would choose like really bright royal blue, or, you know, bright electric blue or something like that. This is like a bit of a different color, and this, to me, like the white, just looks clean. It just looks fresh. It just looks like you're so put together, if that makes sense, when really all I've done is paint my nails. Like, my hair could be in a basic ponytail, no makeup on, but like with this colour I look put together. This is like one of my favourite spring colours. I haven't actually worn it in a long time. I do have two more Sally Hansen ones, but these are from the Insta Dry line. I didn't think the Insta Dry line was actually still around. I will tell you in a minute, and if you have not seen my best products of 2020 video, I found the Sinful Colours Instant Dry, like quick dry line, and since then, like the quick dry lines from any brand, I have been looking at, because they are so good. But I bought two, and I have to admit, I just bought these because these were colours I do not have. So this one I actually was wearing at the start of the year. I have a few videos where I was wearing this, one or two. I believe it was my like get ready with me update video, and it might even be my 2020 favourites. I can't remember, but I will find it for you. So this colour is basically just a nude, like a nude for my skin tone, obviously. Like, for someone much deeper than me, this would be a really bright colour, but this is basically a nude. This is called Buff and Tumble from the Insta Dry line, and this again is like a one coater. These are a little bit thinner than the extreme wear, so I do two coats. If I have a really thin formula, I still do two coats, because otherwise one coat is so thin that it just chips easy on me. But this is the first time I've ever had a nude colour, and when they say that these do dry quickly, I mean they dry quickly. I got my nails painted and fully dry pretty much in like 10 minutes, and I still sit around and like I'm still careful and everything, but like the instant dry lines from this, oh my god, they're so good. But this is the first time I've ever had a nude, and this colour is seriously one that I would consider for like wedding nails or something like that. It is beautiful. It does come off looking a lot more pink on my nails. It looks a lot more beige in the bottle. Now, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's the fact that when I did use it I had a lot of self-tanner on, or if that is what actually happens to it, because I have only worn it once. But this, I don't know, something just spoke to me about this one, and it's the first time I've ever had a nude, and it has changed my life. So the other one in the line that I actually have not used this one yet either. This one is a lot more pink. I want to say I think these were in a nude collection, because there was more colours, but they were all sold out. These are the only two that were left. This one's called Mauve It, and it's actually different to the other mauve colour. So this is the Insta Dry, and this is the extreme wear. You can see they're very different. This one's like a lot darker, this one's a lot lighter, so that's another reason why I was not so like against getting this one, because they are very different. So this is just almost like your basic rosy pink, really light rosy pink. So again, these are just creamy colours. I haven't used this one yet, but the other one was like so nice. I have high expectations for this one too. Okay, so that was all the Sally Hansen that I own. I think it's safe to say Sally Hansen is my favourite brand so far. Next up, my next one I have the most of is Sinful Colours. They used to be called Sinful Colours Professional. but they are now just called Sinful Colours, and this is the Quick Bliss Quick Dry Line. These are the ones I mentioned in my favourites video. This one's the colour I have on now, and this is called Fire It Up. So this is a very fine metallic, so it's not going to be like a really chunky, almost glittery metallic. It's a very fine metallic, almost to the point where it's not metallic looking, it just makes it look ultra glossy. But this is a beautiful colour. I will say all three in this quick dry line do need 2 coats, but once they are 2 coats on, it's 2 thin coats, they dry so quickly, and they are beautiful, bold, vibrant colours. So you can see it is beautiful on my nails. I do have the glitter all over it, but this is my favourite bright red, because this is a lot brighter. This isn't quite your candy apple red, but this is like a lot brighter than the Sally Hansen one that I have. I have this really interesting, like, sometimes it looks indigo, sometimes it looks straight up blue, sometimes it looks purple. This colour's actually really interesting. This one's called Fast Ride. Again, the In a Minute Quick Bliss Dry Line. This one is a bit more metallic than the red one, I will admit, but sometimes when I wear it, it looks straight up blue. And I'm not saying in some lights, I mean overall. Sometimes when I wear it, it looks blue. Sometimes when I put it on, it looks more purple. But really, it's pretty much just like an indigo colour. But once this is on, it is so beautiful, so bright, so nice. Just gorgeous. I get so many compliments on this colour when I wear it at work. Like the red, everyone's used to seeing people with red nails, but this colour just like stands out. And the third one in this line, now these are the only 3 colours I can find in this line. I want to find more, but I will admit I got these 3 at Kmart. I don't know if they have more in the line. I know Priceline pharmacies have a wider range, or I might have to look it up. But if they have more colours in this line, I'm definitely very interested, because they are normally like $6, I think. I got them on sale for $2 each, I want to say. Or 2 of them were $2 and 1 of them was $4. So I did get these on sale. But this one is called Racer Chick, and I normally despise these magenta shades. Not because I don't like the colour, but because it typically makes me look very yellow. I had a colour almost the same as this once when I was younger. Now I will say I was about 12. And it made me look disgustingly yellow, like made my hands look like this awful colour. But this one doesn't seem to do that. So that's why I wear it. This one's really nice. I haven't worn this one in a while. I will say if I'm not careful, this one will stain my nails a little bit pinky yellow. It will discolour my nails a little bit more, even though I wear my base coat and everything. But again, quick dry line, not as metallic as the blue, but I think it's a little bit more metallic than the red. Now I do have 2 more from like just their normal ranges, not the quick dry line. This one is called Hazard, and it's just a bright, like everyday orange peach, whereas Giant Peach from Sally Hansen is very pink based. This one is very orange, so almost to the point of saying it's an orange apricot. It's looking a little bit more orange on camera than what it actually is, but this is just a beautiful, like, basic cream everyday colour. I believe I just picked this one up again because it was on sale, but this one says Sinful Colours Professional, but this one just says Sinful Colours Quick Bliss, so I don't know if in the middle they have changed the packaging or what. But this is just a beautiful colour. So this one's called Hazard, and it's just a basic cream. I believe I just picked this up because it was on sale, but I still really like it. Orange tones, I love. And this one is from their gel line. It says New Longer Lasting Technology, Sinful Shine, Step 1. So I don't know if there's a base coat and a top coat to go with this. I imagine there is, but it works just the same as all my other normal nail polishes, and it works just fine with my base coat and top coat. So I'm not going to go out and buy a whole base coat and top coat just for this. But this is supposed to be like extra shiny and last longer. I have to say, it really doesn't. It pretty much lasts exactly the same as all my other nail polishes. I just have to say, I picked it up because of the colour. It is a beautiful, beautiful, like, little bit greeny tone aqua. It's called Caribbean Cool, which is exactly what I would like expect for this. I had this on over Christmas, over New Year, and it just brought such like a bright, fun look to my work uniform and like just to the workplace in general. This is like a definite bright summer colour. After this, I just have some that are miscellaneous ones. So I do have this OXX Cosmetics one. This is like the $2 brand from Kmart, or the nail polishes are $2. They have other stuff that is not $2, but the nail polishes are. I picked this up ages ago. I believe it was like 2 or 3 weeks before we moved here, because it wasn't till after we moved here that I had to finally take it off my nails. But I painted my toes with it. I just all of a sudden was like, had a real hankering for a royal blue. This is called Bold Blue, and I will say it needs about 3 coats to be fully opaque, but like for $2, I'm not really complaining. It's just a nice basic royal blue. It looks a lot more like what people describe like a jelly colour. So like it definitely has like colour to it, but it's like not as opaque. Like it's definitely not a one coater like any of these, but it still lasts like pretty much the same amount of time. Still looks really nice. If I want it to be a bit lighter, I sometimes even put a small layer of the white underneath it. But really this is one I have to use when I'm like, I have all the time in the world, and like I don't care if like, you know, it takes me 2 hours to get them dry. But it's a really nice colour. They do have some beautiful colours in this range. Don't know if I want to buy more of them, but this is a nice royal blue. I can't say it's my favourite, can't say I'd repurchase it, but like I was in the mood for a royal blue and this will do. I kept one of all those Revlon nail polishes that I had. This is called Minted. I don't even know if these are real colours. I bought them. There was a shop at our local shopping centre years ago when I was like a teenager, like young teenager, and it was called a Global Brand Outlet Shop, and it basically sold name brand stuff for like $2 and $3, and it wasn't makeup, just makeup. They did like household items and shoes and like other stuff. I apologise if you can hear my next door neighbour's child screaming, but this colour is a basic like creamy glossy mint green. I have to shake it up. This is one of my favourite all-time colours. Like I love mint green and blue, like mint green and mint blue are like my favourite colours. Yellow used to be my favourite colour, but I am slowly moving towards more blues and greens. In case you can't tell by my Juno cover, I have to admit I bought this Juno cover because it was $9 at Kmart, and it went with my beach theme that was at my dad's house, but I no longer stay at my dad's house, and it was the same size as this Juno, and I've got these prints on the wall up there that have blue on them, and it is the exact same blue, and it matches, so that's why I bought it here. But this green is my go-to spring shade. This is a nail polish I wear every year on my birthday. I do my nails, my birthday's September 10, and depending on like my work roster and stuff, I'll do my nails like either on the 8th or the 9th, and that way like on the morning of the 10th I can touch it up if I have to. This is my birthday colour each year. This is my lucky colour. Even if it's like a time where I can't wear it on my hands, I will wear it on my toes. But this is my lucky colour. I've had this for years. It is still going strong. Beautiful, beautiful colour. It looks absolutely gorgeous with like a thin layer of the glitter over the top. Oh, so nice. 2 of these Revlon Parfumeries, and I could have sworn I kept all of them. But apparently I didn't. So these are actually scented nail polishes. When you are using them, they still smell like nail polish, but when they are dry, they smell exactly like what they are described to be. So this one is called Apricot Nectar. I've had this since I was like 16, 17, and it is different to the Sinful Colours one. The Sinful Colours one looks a lot more like red compared to this, and it's darker, whereas the Revlon one is like literally like apricot, like exactly as it says. Beautiful, beautiful colour. This is like the closest to a nude I think I've ever had. So yeah, I got this years ago and it does smell quite okay while it's on the nails. And then the next one that I have, this is the yellow that I wear. I'm actually thinking I might have to retire this one soon because whenever I use it, I don't know if it's because last time I went and had a bath straight away, but last time I did use this, it went really, really bubbly and like almost didn't dry. So I'm going to have to test this again. But if not, I'm going to have to look for another yellow. I know that the Sally Hansen Extreme line has a yellow, but like if that's not available, I don't know. I'll have to look for another one. But this one's called Sunlit Grass. And I absolutely hate the smell of this one because I despise the scent of freshly cut grass. If it's freshly cut grass and then you have just watered it, or you mow the lawn and then like an hour later it rains, I like it that way. But if you're just out and you cut the grass, like I have to admit it's not as bad as it used to be, but I hate the smell of freshly cut grass. I know I'm such a weirdo, and this smells exactly like freshly cut grass. And I don't like that, but I'm willing to put up with it because the yellow is so beautiful. It's such a nice, like, bright, happy colour. SE ones, and these are pretty much the only ones that are still from my original collection. These two are the oldest nail polishes I own. I think I was 14 when I bought these because at one point was like only getting one shift a week at McDonald's when I was 14, and sometimes I'd shout myself a nail polish, and I bought these two SE ones. Essie are like, these are the most expensive ones I own because Essie are like $16 each. They might even actually be worse. They might be like $18 or $19 each. But like I was a young impressionable person and I will say I really do like them. But I bought them because Essie was like the brand on YouTube, or the affordable brand. But this colour is called Playdate. And this is my favourite purple I have ever used in my entire life. I wore it to work, I want to say about mid-November, and I literally had people like actually stopping me. Like I was just stocking stuff on the shelves one day, and I actually had like a couple of girls stop and ask what it was. I love purple on me. Purple's one of my favourite colours ever to wear. I think it looks gorgeous on me because I am naturally like everyone knows Essie Gingerly. Everyone. If you don't know Essie Gingerly, you're hiding under a rock. But this, I will say, it is a beautiful colour. This is the only grey I've ever had. I have had a silver, and I could have sworn I still had one. But this is the only grey I've ever had, and it's really nice because sometimes it looks like a khaki base, sometimes it looks like a neutral grey, sometimes depending on like if I wear certain bracelets or rings or stuff, it can look a little bit more like a brown grey taupey colour. Like I find the undertone of this actually can be really you can actually really manipulate it. So I will actually sometimes get this colour, the Apricot Nectar, and do the thinnest layer underneath, and then do 2 layers of the Chinchilli, and it almost makes it like a warmer grey. I have to admit, once I did a really, really thin layer of the green, like it was super streaky, like type of thin, and it made it look really green based. So I can really manipulate this colour, and they're beautiful, and I will say they do last a while, and these ones are worth it, but I don't know if I can quite spend that money on Essie stuff anymore. I just really cannot spend money on expensive nail polish. I have 2 more. These are my colours from the $1 line when Kmart had this like no brand $1 line. This one is the colour Gatsby, and this is like a platinum gold. That's the only way I can describe it, is it's like a platinum gold. It is a metallic, and to be completely honest, I have not found a colour that looks almost the same as this. This is such a unique colour. I've tried to find a dupe and I can't, so that's why I have kept this one. I used to have a fair few of these. I used to have a green and a yellow and some other colours. And then I've got this one. This one is called Hazelnut, and this is a rose gold. And I'm pretty sure you guys can see why I have kept this, because rose gold, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. This on an accent nail, like this on an accent nail, with the rose gold glitter over the top, is phenomenal. With then using this mauve colour as like the colour on the rest of my nails. That is beautiful, but this is like a light rose gold, so it's not super dark on me. So like it kind of looks a bit nude, but like really bright and clean and metallic. So it's a beautiful colour, but it's a rose gold. That's why I've kept this one. I'm not interested in finding another rose gold at the moment till this one's like unusable. But like, it's a rose gold. Everyone needs a rose gold. So that was my nail polish collection. I actually really have to go and start and get dinner ready and things like that. There is my random hair tie in the bowl, and I apologise that my keys have been sitting there the whole time, but I was not getting up to move them. But that was my nail polish collection. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I apologise if this video is not so ASMR-ish. If you guys have some tips or something as well, let me know, because I would like to improve. But other than that, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. The colours will be listed in the description box down below. I will find my links if I can. I don't know if I can quite get links to like the Sinful colours. This one they don't make anymore. Like the OXX one, they don't do links to, so there are some I can't find links to, but I will find the links that I can. But if not, they'll just be listed down below in case you miss one. But thank you guys so much for watching. Apologise for this eye too. I think I've had something in my eye for like 2 hours. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.